Hi guys, it's been another week and I'm back for another post, and as promised what we're going to do today is we're going to talk a little bit about what it is that I eat throughout the day to kind of keep me rolling. Obviously I don't have everything I have that I eat throughout the day here, but I'm going to share with you basically about what the diet is. I mean, that's the question I get more than anything right now is what exactly should I eat? Well, first of all, I can't tell you exactly what you should eat. There's no way I can tell you that. Everybody's going to be different. Everybody's going to be on their own case-to-case basis. In my world, for my diet prescription was that I needed to eat 1,600 calories a day, about 300 grams of that, 300 grams of protein, and 120 grams or less of carbohydrate. And I try to get a lot less than that 120 grams. I try to stay around 100 or even a little less. But again, I want to be really clear, I still have never journaled and I don't really count calories. I do it once in a while. I'll take a one-day snapshot just to kind of get me to realize that what I think is right is actually right. And I do pretty well overall, but let me take you through a typical day. So the first thing I start the day off with is a shake. I use a tumbler like this, and I found I don't have a particular brand that I'm going to endorse right now, but I take this powder. It's whey isolate protein, and it's vanilla flavored. It's actually pretty sweet. It tastes like a little bit like melted vanilla ice cream, and I do a double portion of that. That's how I start every single day. And so in here, it's about 16 ounces of water, and I take two big scoops, two heaping scoops, and that amounts to 260 calories and almost 60 grams of protein and only 4 tiny little grams of carbohydrate. And I'm going to tell you that giant boost of protein in the morning, 60 grams of protein, it really sends me on my way. So I was always a person who never ate breakfast, didn't have time for breakfast, couldn't do anything with breakfast. It's been the one way that I've found I can really get breakfast in. It's relatively affordable. It seems expensive when you see the big jug of it or the bag, but really if you think about it's 40 to 80 meals depending on how much you're using of it in that one container. It's really pretty affordable as well. So I find that's a great way to start the day. Super high protein shake. Protein is what really gets the metabolism rolling, so I highly recommend that. So that's usually somewhere around 7 o'clock in the morning, just before I run to go catch the bus. Then 3 hours later, I'm trying to eat every 3 hours or so. Around 10 o'clock, I start feeling peckish. I can feel the hunger growing. I'm like, okay, well, I really need something, and I keep certain things handy in my desk. So very close to, if you have a refrigerator available to you, like I do around the corner from my office, Greek yogurt, and there's a million varieties of them out there now. Even store brands like Fred Meyer carry a Greek style of yogurt, but Greek yogurt has double the protein of normal yogurt. And so in this little cup here, I've got, it's no fat, which isn't really an issue, but and although it does have 20 grams of carbohydrate, it's got 14 grams of protein. And I keep a container of the protein powder that I make a shake out of. I keep a jar of that in my desk as well. And sometimes I'll add a couple of spoons of that to boost the protein. I want to boost the protein up past that 20 grams. So a couple of teaspoons of the protein powder, all of a sudden this becomes a 30 grams of protein, little snack, and it's a great way to, and it's only 140 calories. So I've got 140 calories. I probably add another, once you add the protein powder, it's probably another, probably the whole thing becomes 220 calories and 30 grams of protein. So, and it's filling too, so it feels good. So Greek yogurt is a great thing. Another great snack that really curbs the hunger right away is almonds. I love almonds. They, and amazingly, you think about 25 almonds. It doesn't say, oh, I'm going to count almonds now. 25 almonds. That's nothing. But really, count out 25 almonds, and you eat them. It feels pretty good. If you just open the bag and shove your hand in, you can down 50 almonds without thinking about it. Count out your almonds. 25 almonds or so. 25 almonds is well, 28 almonds, 170 calories, 6 grams of protein. It's a great little snack. So, and the net carbs is only 2, because you get to reduce you get to subtract any fiber from the total carbs. So net carbs is only 2, you get a little boost of protein. So I really like a couple of almonds and some yogurt, or, you know, if I'm really busy, I make another shake. So that's what happens at around 10 o'clock. Then lunchtime comes, and at lunchtime, honestly, I try to actually get something from the cafeteria or bring something from home. Some kind of wrap sandwich, something that is fairly substantial and makes me feel like I've actually had a meal. But again, if I can't do that, I usually rely on yogurt, another handful of almonds. What I like around lunchtime too is our old friend beef jerky. It's really satisfying, it's chewy, and it really makes you feel like, okay, I've really eaten something. Low-fat cheese sticks. So a piece of beef jerky, a couple of pieces of cheese stick. Now, ideally, you have yourself a nice salad or a sandwich at lunchtime. So that's it. Now, 3 o'clock comes. The afternoon is waning on, and honestly, I rely on one of my favorite things that I consider to be superfood, and superfood for me, tuna. Tuna is amazing. It's got the nutritionals on tuna are just awesome, and this tiny little can, it's 100 calories. It's got no carbohydrate, and it's just loaded with protein. 21 grams of protein in this little tiny can. So even 2 of these, 200 calories with no carbs, and 42 grams of protein. It's just amazing. So this is really it's a brain booster. You just really get a real jolt from that, and it really helps to keep you moving on. So I keep cans of tuna. These have an easy open top, so I keep those right in my desk. And I'm crazy. I don't need to put anything in it like mayonnaise or vegetables or anything. I can eat it just right in its own water, and I love that. Or even just a little bit of greens, as a salad, and just dump that right on, water and all. And the water from here becomes sort of like the dressing. Sounds a little weird, but don't knock it till you try it.